Tonight, when the sun goes down, you are going to flip a switch. Light will flood the room and you will not think twice about it. But for 99.9% of human history, that switch did not exist. When the sun set, the world went dark. And when the world went dark, something inside you changed. You have felt it. That quick pulse when you walk into a pitch-black room. That urge to move faster down a dark hallway. That strange, childish need to pull the blanket just a little higher when the lights go out. You are not a child anymore. You know there is nothing in the dark. And yet your body does not care what you know. It responds anyway. Why? The easy answer is that you are afraid of the dark. But that is not quite right. You are not afraid of the darkness itself. You are afraid of what the darkness hides. And that fear did not come from a scary movie or a bad dream when you were 5. It was written into your biology millions of years before you were born. Go back, way back. About 6 million years ago, your ancestors were not the dominant species on this planet. They were small, they were slow. They were soft-bodied and blunt-toothed. And they were surrounded by predators that could see in the dark far better than they could. Leopards, hyenas, giant constrictors, saber-toothed cats with canines the length of your hand. Every single one of them hunted at night. Every single one of them had eyes built for low light, pupils that could open wide enough to drink in starlight like water. Your ancestors did not have that. Humans are daylight creatures. Your retinas are packed with cone cells designed to process color and fine detail in bright conditions. But when the light drops, your vision collapses. You lose color first, then depth, then the ability to detect motion at a distance. In the dark, you are practically blind. And 6 million years ago, on the plains of East Africa, being blind meant being dead. So your brain developed a solution. It did not give you night vision. It did not give you claws or venom or speed. It gave you fear. A deep, automatic neurological alarm system that activated the moment the light disappeared. Not because you saw a threat, but because you could not see one. And that distinction matters more than you think. This is what researchers call a preparedness response. Arne Oman, a psychologist at the Karolinska Institute in Stockholm, spent decades studying how the human brain processes fear. What he found was remarkable. Your brain does not wait for evidence of danger. It assumes danger first and asks questions later. In a series of landmark experiments published throughout the 1980s and 90s, Oman demonstrated that humans can be conditioned to fear certain stimuli far more easily than others. Snakes, spiders, angry faces, darkness. These are all things that threatened your ancestors for millions of years, and your brain treats them differently than it treats modern threats like guns or electrical outlets. You can learn to fear a gun, but you are born ready to fear the dark. The circuitry is already installed. It just needs the right trigger. Think about that for a moment. Every time you feel uneasy in a dark room, you are not reacting to the present. You are reacting to a memory that is not even yours. A biological memory encoded into the architecture of your nervous system by generations of ancestors who survived specifically because they were afraid. The ones who were not afraid? They did not make it. They wandered into the dark and they did not come back. You are here because your bloodline was the cautious one. And this fear is not just psychological. It is measurable. It is physical. Christian Grillen, a neuroscientist at the National Institute of Mental Health in Bethesda, Maryland, conducted a series of studies measuring human startle reflexes in complete darkness versus well-lit environments. The results were consistent and dramatic. In the dark, your startle response increases by a significant margin. Your muscles contract faster, your heart rate spikes higher, your pupils dilate wider, your palms begin to sweat before you even register why. Your entire body enters a state of heightened alert that you did not consciously choose and cannot consciously stop. Grillon called it darkness-enhanced startle. Your body literally becomes a different machine when the lights go out. A faster machine, a more reactive machine, a machine built to survive an attack you cannot see coming. Here is where it gets stranger. This response does not require a conscious thought. It happens below the level of awareness, in a part of your brain that never learned to read or reason. Your amygdala, The small almond-shaped structure buried deep inside your temporal lobe activates before your prefrontal cortex even gets involved. That means your fear response fires before the rational part of your brain has a chance to say, "Wait, there is nothing here." You feel the fee.